There's something wrong with Najee Harris this season. What is it? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Najee Harris and his underperforming season this year. Definitely caught a lot of Steeler fans and just NFL fans in general by surprise. I'm sure a lot of people drafted him first overall in fantasy, including me, in multiple leagues. He's underperforming. Looking at fantasy right now, had 6.6 points for me last week against the Bengals. Then against the Jets at 7.4. Did not break 15 points at all this year. It's been definitely underperforming fantasy-wise, but of course, not everything's about fantasy. Looking at his stats, though, in general, had 20 rushing yards on 11 attempts against the Bengals. Had 74 against the Jets, 56 against the Browns, 49 against the Patriots, and 23 against the Bengals. These are all on 10-plus attempts. Last year, nothing close to that. This year, he's running a little scary. He's trying to run like Le'Veon Bell. He's not Le'Veon Bell, okay? He's nowhere near Le'Veon Bell. He's trying to be patient behind that line. Our offensive line isn't that good either to be doing that compared to Le'Veon Bell. His offensive line back on the Steelers back in like 2016, 2017. Our offensive line was very good back then. Nowhere near that now to be patient. He has to be running more aggressive. He's not doing that. A lot of speculations are because he's still injured. He had a injury back in training camp that he's still dealing with apparently. And he also, of course, had that ankle injury earlier in the year. Pretty sure it was against the Bengals. He's not healthy. That's what people are saying. He's listed as healthy, not really injury reports. He's playing, of course, in games. But like I said, a lot of speculation going around that he's still injured. That's maybe why he's playing scared. He definitely is playing scared, though. He's not hitting those holes hard, which he has to. Our offensive line is not good for him to be patient and find holes to open up. It will not happen with this offensive line. He needs to hit the holes harder. I don't know, though. Like I said, he's just running scared. He's trying to run patient. That will not work. That will not work. It will barely work even with Le'Veon Bell in the backfield if we had him. Our offensive line is not good enough, but at the same time, Najee Harris isn't smart enough, I want to say, on the football. I don't think he has the football IQ yet to really be patient like that. Receiving, he was a big receiving target last year. Looking at his receiving yards this year, had 3 receptions for 16 yards against the Bengals, 0 against the Jets, 5 yards against the Browns, 40 yards against the Patriots. So 5 receptions for 40 yards is very good for any running back. And then the Bengals had only 2 receptions for 3 yards, did have a touchdown. He only has 2 total touchdowns this year. Looking at fumbles, he'd been known for not fumbling a lot last year at all. Had 1 fumble, which was lost against the Browns. But so far, he's not really fumbling too much this year. But like I said, I guess that just comes with him not running aggressive either. You're going to be scared. Obviously, you're not going to fumble the ball more. But at the same time, he was running aggressive last year and wasn't fumbling the ball. So that's not really a worry. I'm not worried about Najee Harris turning the ball over for us. He needs to run more aggressive. There's something wrong, though. There's something wrong, and that could be it. Is it because he's injured? Does he have the yips when you start to get scared about? You think you lost it. You think you lost everything. You lost how to play football. You lost how to play a certain sport. Maybe that's why. Running scared. Steelers are sitting at 1-4. We have to get something going. Maybe play calling also is a big factor. I don't think so much when it comes to the running game because he played very good last year. Najee Harris was probably our best offensive weapon last year with Matt Canada at offensive coordinator. So I don't know if it's so much play calling now. Offensive line, of course, is a big factor. Maybe it's that injury. If it is that injury, just sit out. There's no reason to keep playing because Jaylen Warren, let's take a look at Jaylen Warren, number 30, who's been getting a lot of playing time. I think he's converted now to a third down back. Had 24 yards and 5 rushing attempts, which wasn't too good, but he is getting a couple of receptions. Has 4 receptions against the Bengals for 39 yards. So he's a big receiving back too. Good blocking too. I pointed that out earlier in the year that he was making some big blocks against the Bengals. So definitely a big part there. Has only 1 fumble but did not lose this year. But maybe we got to give it to somebody who's more aggressive, who wants it more. Benny Snell, of course, is not the answer for that. But Jaylen Warren, he's a rookie. He's playing more aggressive. It hurts because I do have Najee in my fantasy. Like I said, underperforming. I want, of course, Najee to play. But at the same time, as a Steeler fan, I just want the best running back there. Maybe give some Najee Harris some time. Maybe he's dealing with something psychologically. I don't want to make assumptions with that. Maybe he's not even injured. Who knows? But of course, people are saying that he's still dealing with some injuries, but it's not really official. We'll see. He got to step it up though. Of course, against the Buccaneers, not going to be any better. He has to run aggressive. If he runs aggressive, I'll have more faith. It'll give us more time. It'll keep our defense off the field. 38 points the Bills just put up on us. Big reason why is our defense was always on the field. A lot of 3 and outs by the Steelers. Kenny Pickett did not play that bad. Offensive line, not that good. Obviously, we know that. Play calling, not good either. We have to make changes. We should have made changes against the Jets, but we didn't. Bills, I wasn't scared. I'm not scared. I knew we weren't going to beat the Bills. Did I think we were going to lose 38-3? No, I thought it'd be way closer than that. It is what it is. Najee Harris has to step up. He has to run more aggressive. He's not no Le'Veon Bell. Our offensive line is the same offensive line from 4 or 5 years ago. He just has to step it up. Hopefully he's talking with the coaches, maybe a sports psychologist, because I do feel like that's a big part of it. You know, maybe it's something psychological if you're running scared like that, because if you're watching, he is running scared. He's not hitting those holes hard. Who knows? And if it's some injury, give him some time. Let him sit out 2 or 3 weeks. We have a tough stretch. You know, against a very good defenses like the Buccaneers defense, Eagles defense, Dolphins defense. Tough defenses. Not going to be a good chance to just heal and just, you know, play through those. So that's my thoughts on Najee Harris. Let me know what you guys think about Najee Harris. What's wrong with him? Okay, what did we do? Of course, was our biggest offensive weapon last year. We got to do something about that. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 7,000 subscribers. I'm out. Peace.